Welcome back to Movie Plot Recapped. A police officer moves to a mysterious light. But he soon flies, turning into the ashes. Why had it happen with him? Now the starting of this story is seen, where two boys are seen sitting in the aircraft. One of them was software designer whose name was Sean. He was accompanied his friend and they are traveling from America to Moscow in order to sell their social networking service when they are in airplane. At the same time, the light begins to flash in the sky. The pilot announces on it that we have sensed a jerk of an electric wave. But there is no need to be panicked because we all are safe. And we are going to land in Moscow soon. Reaching at the airport, they both reach the company, where they had to sell their social networking service. They come to know going there that their partner has sold their software to a Russian after stealing. Being upset on this news, they move to a club. Reaching that nightclub, they confront the girls there. One of the girls' name was Natalie while other was her friend. And these both girls had arrived here to help Sean and his friend in blogging. Because these girls had already familiarity with Sean and his friend. When they are conversing with one another, the nightclub light is gone all of a sudden. So they all move out of the club. And they observe that yellow lights are gradually descending from the sky. This sight was looking charming, but it was the threat in reality. Because these were the invisible aliens, which can end the human beings within a second. They are threatening because there are electric waves in their surroundings. And it is a tough task for humans to eliminate them. At the same time, a pale light descends amid of them. There are also two police officers. One of the police officers takes his steps towards this light. Meanwhile, that alien makes him fly after turning him into ashes. It means that police officer is hunted. All people are gone upset there, witnessing the transformation of police officer into ashes. There is created a commotion and the people begin to scatter in order to save their lives. But these aliens victimize a number of people there, making them fly after tuning into ashes. And 5 of the people among them escape from there, including Sean, his friend, those both girls and that traitor business partner. Now they move to the club store in order to rescue themselves. Their 1 week is passed in the store. But they cannot get courage to go outside because of threatening situation. And they 5 persons are very scared. Then they decide to move to American embassy, stepping out when they face the shortage of food. So they may go to their country America. When they 5 people step out of the club, then they witness that entire city has devastated. Moving ahead, they encounter a lady there, and she is blocking her house with the help of the bricks. She warns them, "You may go from here, otherwise those invisible aliens will take your lives." Then Sean asks that lady the location of embassy. Then that lady gesticulates them to move forward. Moving onward, they observe that there is parked van of police there, from where they can get the map to reach the embassy. Somehow, they will have to get access to that van. When Sean and his friend are discovering that map from the police van, meanwhile, those invisible aliens approach there. Then Sean says to his friend, "Hide yourself under the car immediately." In fact, these aliens observe the human beings in form of energy. But these aliens cannot view the other side of things through it. When those aliens come to the car, then they remain unable to view Sean and his friend. So they are saved. Then they are crossing near a mall. At the same place, they witness a crashed plane. They are sure, seeing the very damaged condition of the airplane, that they cannot go out of this place by airplane. So all they plan that they will have to leave this place at night. After this, they go under a shelter. Sean reveals to everyone, if we have to come to know about it, those aliens are in our surroundings or not, then we will have to keep a bulb in our possession. Because when I had gone near the policeman, and that alien had also come to that van, then van's light and the siren had themselves turned on. After this, Natalie and Sean move to a room of the dresses. At the same time, those invisible aliens reach there. Due to this, their hanging bulb around their neck begins to blink. But Sean and Natalie stand behind the glass door. Because these aliens were in the form of waves. So the glass is insulator of all types of the electric waves. So alien cannot view them in spite of being nearer to them. As a result, they both are rescued. When they reach American embassy at night, they witness that no one is alive there. All people have died there. Observing it, they all lose their hearts. Meanwhile, they discover a radio there. And there was an audio message in Russian language. Taking that radio, they leave that place. That business partner runs away while leaving them. He begins to fire, moving to the road. After this, many aliens arrive there. And they kill that business partner, turning him into ashes. Sean observes the emitting light from the front building's flat. Seeing it, they understand this as there is still someone alive at that place. Because they had no awareness of the Russian language, so they think that, as they may know the meaning of the recorded message of radio while going there. Now they 4 people move to that flat without any thought. Where they meet 2 persons. There was a girl between them, whose name was Vika, while other is an electrician. That electrician has protected his house with the help of the steel rods. This is the cause that they are safe there. The electrician tells Sean and his friend here, that we had switched on the light of our flat so, that anyone may come here with no difficulty if someone needs help. Then that electrician shows them his manufactured gun. And this gun fires high energy microwaves. Those aliens may be ended, using this gun. Because those aliens are made of energy and this gun will attack their energy. After this, Sean makes Vika listen the radio message. Because she had the familiarity with the Russian language. When Vika hears that message, she understands that this message is from Russian army. It had been conveyed in this message, that submarine has surfaced near the sea in northern area. And it is awaiting of all survivors. And there are also a few American submarines. Which will depart from here till next morning. Now they all 4 had only 4 hours to leave this place. They have to reach their submarine during this time. Now the 3 girls among them go to another room to collect their important things. At the same time, an alien senses their energy. Those girls also detect it as that alien is preceding them. Meantime, Vika asks both of them to move on the opposite way. But Natalie and her friend go to a room. Because they were thinking as they will keep themselves safe there. The lock of that room becomes inoperative as they reach there. So alien enters this room. That electrician attacks that alien with his manufactured gun. Consequently, that alien is weakened for a while. When that electrician is again going to attack that alien, their gun battery loses its charging till that time. So that alien also hunts that electrician. Natalie and her friend are trying to escape from another room. At the same time, that alien also kills the friend of Natalie. Now Natalie, Sean and his friend also come out of this place. Meanwhile, Vika also approaches there who had escaped from another way. Some people appear before them when they are going to escape from there. And those people ask them to come after them. In fact, they are the police officers of Russia and they have advanced weapons. Which had been manufactured to kill the aliens by them. An alien appears in front of them. So Russian police attacks it. They attack alien in different way. Due to this alien is weakened, he runs away. Alien's one part of body is dropped there because of running. Sean keeps it in his possession after lifting it. Then police head carries them to a safe place. This place was as safe as the house of that electrician. Head assures them, don't worry. You all are safe here. But Sean and his companions want to reach that submarine. So that they may return to America. At the beginning, that head forbids for this. Later, he agrees to accompany them, taking his force. After this, all the people leave this place. They begin to move to the submarine through an underground tunnel. Meanwhile, alien appears there. So they all are hidden there. But Vika is caught behind the pillar. Sean's friend immediately rescues her as the aliens is nearly to kill her. But he himself loses his life while saving her. Sean is very dejected, witnessing his friend's death before him. He feels regret as he remained unable to rescue his friend. After this, those people leave that tunnel. They arrive near the sea. When they reach there, they glimpse a ship there. Sean and that head say here, that we can reach that submarine through this ship. So all are boarded that ship. Natalie and Sean are very worried who are seated in ship. Because they both had lost their childhood friends. They both are talking, then they receive a jerk, so they all come to the top of the ship. Coming on the top, they come to know that ship has caught at a place. At the same time, they cast a glass at the front side. Where the fire was inflaming upward. Head tells here that there are many minerals on this ground. Which may produce the electricity. And those aliens have reached here to grab these minerals. And those aliens are carrying these metals to their planet through this fire. At the same time, a building is collapsed on their ship. As a result, their ship is turned upside down. And they all are dropped into the water. Then Sean, Head and remaining people reach the submarine while swimming. But they observe as Natalie is not along with them. It indicates that she is left behind. When submarine is started, then Sean says, I will not leave without taking Natalie. Then the head of the submarine agrees with Sean. Sean shows the manufactured gun made by that electrician to the head. That has been built to kill the aliens. All manufacture such a gun together. Where they adjust the fully charged battery. So its battery may not drain while killing aliens. After this, Sean, Head and his companions go for searching Natalie. But aliens attack them when they are on the way. Due to this, Sean falls down, but he fires on them with his microwave gun during this. As a result, that alien is injured. Those aliens' protective shield is damaged because of ejecting microwaves from the gun. At the same time, Head and his companions also attack those aliens. Due to this, that alien dies. Now they understand, how have they killed the aliens? Sean goes away in order to save Natalie. After telling the plan to Head to kill those aliens. At that place where he was hearing the shouting of Natalie. Captain does the same instructed by Sean. According to plan, he throws water on the ground. When they come on the water, then that captain and his companions kill a number of aliens after attacking. On the other side, when Sean reached Natalie, then an alien also enters the bus. Before this, that alien attacked them. Sean attacks it, firing his gun. Alien does not lose his life of doing so. But it begins to appear because of being weak. Now Sean has no another gun through which he may kill the aliens. So he takes out that part of alien which he had found lying on the ground. Then Sean hits that part on that alien. And his trick is succeeded. It means that alien has died. After this, they reach that submarine. But Head forbids them to accompany them. He says, Moscow is my native town, I can leave it. And I will protect Moscow, living here. He also says it, we have also now how these aliens may be eliminated. So go from here. And tell others to kill these aliens. After this, Sean, Vika and Natalie sail to their country, getting in it. And the movie completes on this scene as they leave.